welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley for those of you who are new here. So this week we are doing the Jamaican themed What's for Dinner. We only have 3 recipes because the Sunday dinner was like the 4th recipe. We had so much food left over that we literally couldn't even cook all week. Even if we wanted to, because the fridge would not hold that much leftovers. So yeah, we definitely had some fun this week with even just planning out what recipes we were gonna do. Jamaican food is huge in this house, for those of you who don't know. My husband is Jamaican, so that is definitely a big part of our diet. And so, yeah, we had some really great recipes this week. I hope you guys find it very easy to follow. I tried my hardest to simplify the recipes and make them not as complicated as they could be, because I know I have like a lot of people who watch my channel that are like new to cooking and all that type of stuff. So hopefully you guys can find some inspiration and make some good Jamaican meals for your families, even if you guys are not authentically Jamaican. So let's get into this week's What's for Dinner. Hello everybody, it is Monday, and tonight for dinner we're doing some curry chicken. So I'm going to show you guys really quickly. This has been sitting in the fridge overnight marinating. So I'll show you really quickly what I use to season this. A little bit of olive oil, obviously some curry powder, some granulated garlic, some black pepper, adobo, green seasoning, and Scotch bonnet sauce. You're going to see a lot of these this week. Ground ginger, onion powder, and then there's some of this. Let me just grab this. This is like a all-purpose seasoning, like a Caribbean all-purpose. It's like comparable to the Badia Complete. So if you can't find this where you live, like the Badia will work. And then there's onions, peppers, garlic, and thyme in there, just simmering away. I'm going to brown these a little bit and then put them to stew down. And there's a cube of chicken bouillon in there for when I am ready to put them to stew down. And I'm going to be doing some white rice, obviously in my Instant Pot. We all know this by now. I have done that, I want to say probably about at least 5 times on this channel now. So I will find one of those videos to link for you if you haven't seen it yet. And I'm going to get started cooking. Oh, and there's scallion in here. Sorry. There's scallion too. Sorry. That's everything. Okay, so we're going to put these on. It's really hard to do one-handed. So there's just like a little bit of vegetable oil in this pan. I thought it was way hotter than that. I had this sitting here for like a minute. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? My chicken is on just browning up a little bit. So this is all the leftover vegetables and all the seasoning. Let me see. Here it is. It's a piece of the chicken bouillon. So then when I add water to this, it's going to be like adding chicken broth instead of just plain water. It's going to give it just a little bit more flavor. So after my chicken is done browning up a little bit, I'm going to add some water to this bowl, mix it up a little bit, and pour it on over into the pot. Y'all, I forgot to mention, add curry powder to the oil. I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted today. But when you're heating up the oil before you brown the chicken, just add like a sprinkling or 2 of curry powder to your oil. It helps to keep the curry flavor in the chicken so that it's not just tasting like stewed chicken with a touch of curry powder. Okay guys, so my chicken is browned up. I mean, it doesn't really look brown because of the curry powder, but it is browned up. And I'm going to, okay, so I mixed 2 cups of water, I believe it was. 2 cups of water in with the seasoning and the veggies. I'm just gonna pour that over top. that. Alright, so all that's just gonna go on top and sit there. Okay. And then I'm just going to take the cover and put it on. And then it's just going to sit on medium for about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on. I'm going to check it after about 20 minutes because I want to cut up some potatoes and add that as well. So this is going to sit for about 20 minutes, then I'll add the potatoes. Okay, y'all, so we are at the 20-minute mark. Yes, it looks good and it smells even better. So I'm just going to move the chicken over. I'm probably going to flip this one over because it needs a little bit more work on the other side as far as seasoning goes. So I'm going to flip those over. Ooh, it's falling apart. Okay, so I'm just going to split that in half, and then here is my potatoes. This is 5 medium potatoes that I just cleaned and then diced up. You can also use butter beans. Some people use butter beans, some people use potatoes. It's just all about you. But Zuri in particular loves potatoes in this, and so that's why our family just chooses to use potatoes. So I'm just going to spread that out and get most of that pushed into the liquid. Alright. And then I'm going to take my lid and cover it and let it cook up until the potatoes are soft. Okay everybody, so this is plates. So we have some of just regular white rice and potatoes, and then this is my husband's plate, so he has 2 chicken legs, and then some of the gravy on the rice. He's probably gonna ask for more. I usually just give him a little bit to start with, and then he's like, I need more gravy. So this is dinner for Monday. Hi everybody, it is Wednesday night, and tonight for dinner we are having Rasta Pasta. If anybody does not know what Rasta Pasta is, it is basically just like a amped up Alfredo. I have a video exactly how to make it and how our family personally makes it, and I will link that in the description box as well as it'll be on the screen above here. So it is like an amped up Alfredo. It's Caribbean inspired flavors. This is jerk chicken on the top of it. And you can also use jerk shrimp or regular shrimp if you don't want the jerk seasoning. It makes it less spicy. Or you can also use oxtail. So being as though we had oxtail on Sunday, I do have some leftover oxtail. So for leftovers, rather than a piece of chicken on the top, I might warm up some oxtail and just throw that on top of here. So it's a great way to use up whatever leftover meat that you may have from the week. And yeah, it's a pretty simple, delicious meal. Please check out my other video on exactly how to make this. So this will be dinner for Wednesday. Hello everybody, it is Thursday night, and tonight for dinner I'm going to be making some jerk shrimp. So I seasoned this yesterday. I have to be very careful because I am allergic. So this is obviously eaten by everybody except me. So I'll just show you guys quickly what I use to season my jerk, anything really. You can use the same seasoning blends on chicken or pork, whatever you're gonna use. And this is just our basic family jerk recipe. So we use some of this jerk seasoning. some seasoned salt. Certain meats I do seasoned salt, certain meats I do adobo. Some olive oil, onion powder, garlic powder, some browning, seasoned pepper, green seasoning, and then some of this magic seasoning blend, the redfish one for the shrimp. So I'm going to go ahead and get a pan heated up with some oil, and then I'm just going to saute these in the pan.
Chrisville, keep me in my zone.
Y'all, I forgot to mention that I also put onions, peppers, scallions, and thyme chopped up into the shrimp. I don't know, that's like the dry seasonings and the wet seasonings are just how I let it marinate, and then the onions, peppers, and scallions and stuff I put in there because it's gonna cook down, and that's just, I don't really call that as seasoning, you know, I just call that like an add-in. But basically, that's what you put in there. Okay, this is everything after it's been flipped over, so it's just going to sit for about another, I want to say 4 to 5 minutes, and then I can get ready to plate everything. Okay everybody, so this is plates. So I made some rice and peas. If you want to know how I make my rice and peas, obviously it's probably not the most authentic way, but it's the best way that I know how, being as though I did not grow up making that. I made this in my Sunday video, so you can go ahead and watch that. I will have that linked in the description box and up top. I also fried up some plantains. I know you saw that in a clip. And then we have the jerk shrimp. So that's going to be dinner for Thursday. For those who wonder what I eat on nights when I feed my family seafood, here it is. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. I am perfectly happy with it. I actually cook more seafood when I really want this. And my family doesn't mind. So that's your answer. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and hit that subscribe button so that you can join the family and be a part of all of the what's for dinners to come for 2021. And we will see you in the next video. Bye everybody.